again.
I just got Tim on stream going, Ollie again. You know, Discord perfectly suits a portrait monitor. Just see so many messages at once. I love it.
I'd be very surprised if there's going to be no Bloodseeker ban.
Well, yeah, he'll get banned, but then...
I doubt he'd pick it 2 games in a row.
Do you let Bristleback go through? Spirit Breaker actually went through, or did he get banned? I wasn't paying attention.
Spirit Breaker was banned. I'm not sure. I can't remember now. He's been banned this game anyway.
Yeah, he is. Literally first ban. I think he may have been first ban in the last game too, because Brex has had some incredible games on Spirit Breaker, really showing us what the hero is capable of in the late game, even as a pos 4. So I think that ban makes sense to me. Oracle ban, like you are against Jebaitfail, so that also opens up the amount of heroes you're allowed to play, because Oracle counters so many people.
10 seconds remaining.
Bloodseeker, Bloodseeker, Bloodseeker.
5 seconds.
Not banned it yet. Maybe they're banking on he's not going to pick it twice. Which I'd be tempted to do.
Yeah, I would, because some people do play the same hero twice in a row, but Ollie tends not to. They're banning Rubik, okay. Rubik had a fantastic presence that game. Makes sense to ban it.
I think Ollie's going to want to pick Enigma. That's my prediction.
He does like Enigma, but then obviously Silencer is so good against Enigma, so maybe if you've got the first pick in the next phase, which they don't have,
10 seconds
you
remaining.
could ban Silencer in phase 2, then go for Enigma.
5 seconds remaining.
We're about to go into overtime for the first pick. Will he go safe like Witch Doctor or something, or will he play a little bit more risky, get an early core?
Max loves a good bit of safety.
He does. He likes to pick a support to start with. Witch Doctor is what I'm predicting, because we've seen it a lot of times. We used to see Snapfire a lot.
Lich.
Disappeared.
Lich is another boring safe opener.
Not a massive fan of Lich, even though I know good Lich players can have massive impact. He also just gets turned into food, and I don't feel like he's a super strong support because he's terrible at trading.
Is that true? You can press W and man up, don't you think?
You can, okay, with some spells, sure, but when it comes to pure right-clicking, he's got a worse attack range than most supports. He has 1 base armor. He just gets wrecked by like any hero with a decent attack. So with the very strong spells, really good spells, terrible auto attack. Okay, Shakira.
Yeah, that's the same vein, same kind of vein.
Safe core, support rather. It's going to sit probably in the safe lane, firing out those dual breaths. Immediate return. Bounty Hunter. Okay, Brex is in the game, so that makes sense.
Pick one from the Brex hero pool.
I mean, Brex knows what he's doing on Bounty, so I think that's the question is, does it go pos 4 or pos 3? Because we've seen Brex do both. Bristleback. Okay, so it wasn't banned. They're going to pick it. This could be an Ollie Bristle. He had a lot of fun playing it recently. There's no Mars playing today, so it does seem like it will be Ollie.
I spectated one of Ollie's games the other day. It was pretty close all game, and then Ollie bought a Bloodstone without buyback at 50 minutes, and walked into the team, instantly died because he just got stunned and he was facing them, and they lost. 10 seconds later, I was like, "Oh no!"
Viper, very good counter to Bristle. Yeah, break and just poison damage, slowing him down, keeping Bristle at a safe distance. Then you've broken him. It's really, really hard to beat Bristle against Viper. The question is, where do you lane the Viper? And you don't have to pick right the second. Pos 3 Viper is actually okay. You can do mid Viper.
I think if you're going to pick it this early, you want to go Pos 3, but then laning wise, try and figure out where the Bristle's going to be and stick him there.
Do you know what the problem about the Radiant team seeing Viper this early, and the reason why I like this early Viper, is that you have to pick a mid who can deal with Viper. Because as soon as you pick a mid, which is useless against Viper, you just put Viper mid and he's won the lane. So you have to pick a really strong mid hero. And a lot of heroes really struggle against Viper in mid. So I love that early Viper pick. Of course, if you don't make the most of Viper, then you do have a fairly useless hero on your team in the mid game. So, but we'll see. I like the pick though. I think it's smart.
I agree. I'm gonna ban out Mars. So they think the Radiant seem to think it's going to be a mid Viper if they're banning a Mars.
Potentially.
Unless they're worried about mid-Mars, but I don't know if anyone's ever been worried about mid-Mars that I've seen among.
Reckon's made a
Our
good
Dota
point in
community.
chat, or Ross, as it is. If you have Viper and Bounty as POS 3 and POS 4, there's no engage on
Yeah,
your
no
team.
initiation.
But then
True.
lots of mid heroes have engage and pick off, so you can do that.
I was thinking about this the other day. Which of the mid heroes you want to pick for when you want to go for engage?
You can do Storm Spirit. 'Cause
Storm
his
Spirit.
Ags is pretty good. Void Spirit's okay. Actually, you can. Earth Spirit mid is basically just a Thompson meme. I'm trying to think of the big engages mid. I've got
Yeah,
Dragon
Storm
Knight mid
Spirit's
and
definitely
got
a big one.
a Blink Dagger on Dragon Knight. It's not a massive engage, but it's something. You can play mid Enigma technically. I've done it. Ollie's done it. It does deny a lot of range creeps, and you can use it to farm the camps next to you, so that helps. I think you can put some initiators. You can just throw mid. Can't even do
Legion?
Mars mid. Legion, they banned that too. Legion and Mars. I think Storm Spirit or Void Spirit would be my go-tos because Storm Spirit Agnums is actually very, very powerful. A lot of pros picked it up for a while.
Is that still multi-pull? Haven't really worked it, have they?
Yeah, no, it's the same.
Yeah.
They gave him an Ag Shard, which was your overload. You now, I think you activate it and it applies it
Gives it to
to
everyone.
allies and to you next 3 attacks. Not entirely sure about that. It's kind of like old AA Chilling Touch, but as a shard, and it's on Storm Spirit. It's interesting in theory. Maybe it works in the late game if you've got loads of people attacking, but I don't know. It's quite odd.
Storm usually farms pretty fast though, so it's probably one of those things where it's like, yeah, you can pick it up and it's good, but you don't need to necessarily kind of rush it, you know.
Tim is streaming Poly Bridge. I'm not. What is going on there? Come on, Tim. I'll ban you.
Team ban.
He does not give a fuck.
He's drafting veteran. Maybe veteran's like, guys, I got this. It's cool. I love that if you cursor over the channel names as well, you can see who's listening to what on Spotify. So you can see a little cheeky bit of music going on there. I can see Nat and I can see Luke. Also the brothers. The twins even. Come on guys, pick some heroes. This is a lot of time spent on bans.
Banning a Slardar. They're banning a Drow Ranger. Yeah, Drow Ranger is really good against Bristol, so that's a nice ban for them. Slardar.
I don't understand Drow's buff. Did it say Frost Arrows gives +5 damage?
Yeah.
What does that mean? It just always does 5 damage?
Maybe. I mean, I haven't checked it out yet. I haven't played a
I'm gonna
game of
click on
Dota
it.
on the new patch yet.
Oh, bonus damage. Yeah, Frost Arrows just deals bonus damage 5, 10, 15, 20. So at max rank, you just always hit 20. Surely that's a massive buff to Drow. I know they nerfed
Another
her
5
damage a little
damage?
bit, but yeah, but
Maybe.
when if you max out Frost Arrows, I guess you don't tend to max
That's what
it,
people
but
do. That's what people do, though, isn't it? They max out Frost Arrows.
23 damage. It's not a loads, but it's fairly significant actually.
Yeah. She has the ability to keep on people, which is what's nice.
Yeah.
So yeah, 20 damage over and over and over again. It adds up a lot before you get your level 6, and that's when it really starts. That's when obviously you really start to chop people up.
Yeah, okay, seems good. I know some people like to level up the third ability, the sort of split shot, or whatever it was called, the one that fires out loads of arrows. There's the Witch Doctor, making his appearance yet again. Bit of stun. You don't have a lot of crowd control on the Dire, but Witch Doctor is certainly a start of that.
You can Maledict, Viper Strike someone, and both those abilities go through BKB, and it will absolutely tear them up.
That's
Well,
true,
not
that's a
fact.
lot of damage going to Invoker. This is a
Invoker.
very, very early Invoker pick, and we don't see Invoker very much as it is.
Who plays Invoker on the Radiant? Does Nat play it?
It's not Ollie. I don't think it's Max.
It's not
I don't think it's
Tim.
Tim. I'm not sure. Maybe it's Jebaitfail. Okay,
Maybe
but
Jebaitfail?
I want to see a big, big balls, mid Invoker, Midas, Aghanims, like proper Invoker. But instead, we're going to see some weird.
Pos 4 shenanigans.
Yeah.
Monkey King. That's quite a good hero against Bristle.
A good hero as well, yeah. Good against melees. Just a good hero right now. Little bit extra crowd control. Again, not tons. Dire struggle a little bit when it comes to engaging. They're going to need a hero who can just go in for them. And then they're all good to go. Juggernaut, okay. Juggernaut against Monkey.
There you go. There's my combo strat. Jug presses spin. As long as you get Maledict off first, you can bring him down.
Yes, true.
It hurts so much actually. The Maledict's going through BKB.
You know, Invoker Juggernaut is not the worst lane ever. If you cold snap a target and just spin on them, they can't really get out of it.
They're going to put Jakiro with the Juggernaut, surely,
Probably.
right?
Dual breath into spin is so much magic damage. You just die. You're just gone. I'm really not sure what's going on here with these drafts.
I
Both
feel like they
teams need to
put Monkey
engage.
top against the... Oh, sorry, bottom rather, against the Juggernaut, and they put Viper against the Bristleback. That's really going to crush both those lanes.
I don't know if Monkey wants to be against Jug. I guess you can auto-attack him hard. Maybe that's alright, actually. Because you get the Jingu. Maybe just stand your ground while he's spinning. Get Jingu. As soon as you don't die to the spin, hit with the huge Boundless Strike, and then just keep fighting. We'll see. Wonder what the Invoker does. Is this a POS 4 Invoker? He's going to go for the Quaswex build. Are we going to see a mid-Invoker picked in the third pick? I'd like that, but who knows?
5 seconds remaining.
My stream that is doing all sorts of funny things. It's showing people who are subs, not as subs, and okay, I think it's working now.
Karen says Sam plays it, so yeah, it's going to be a POS 4 Invoker, probably.
Okay.
Radiant team pick.
Ban a Silencer. Interesting. Is Dai going to finish with Enigma?
Well, if you're banning Silencer,
It's a very specific ban, banning a Silencer, I think.
it's a little bit. I mean, Witch Doctor does have a
10
channel,
seconds remaining.
I guess.
I wouldn't ban a Silencer just so that my Witch Doctor gets a channel off.
No, who cares about Death Wall? It's not that good.
Yeah.
I mean, it's good, but it's not. You don't want to pop the Silencer out just for it.
Yeah.
Stops using Voodoo Switchery. I love that ability. It's so cool. 250 mana though. I think it's 70-second cooldown.
It just doesn't do that much damage, Voodoo Switcheroo. I kind of feel like it's a little bit of a bait.
It's a self-use, really. That does
Yeah.
some damage. Dark
Willow
Willow Core. Nice.
There
I
we
guess
go. So
Does okay against Viper. I think that's why it's a safe pick there. Doesn't give your team a massive amount of engage, but, you know, who knows. They went for Morphling.
Morphling.
Wow. Is Morphling okay against the Radiant? They don't have a ton of lockdown for him, actually. Juggernaut's not good against Morphling. Dark Willow?
But Morphling is quite vulnerable to being burst by Willow, surely.
He is, but he can just freely
DPS
morph
through
strength,
it.
right? As soon as
Yeah.
you see Cursed Crown or the Bramble Maze go, you just mash the button and you're probably safe because Willow is bursty but can't go through 4,000 HP. I just feel like Juju's going to be okay. No one can really burst him on their team. But we'll
I think
see.
Willow really struggles with his base damage, so I think Morphling can really kind of abuse that potentially on mid, and then Willow.
Yeah.
Morphling will have like 40 last hits and 30 denies, and Willow will have
Yes.
like 10-10 or something, you know.
I think you're right with that because Willow's base damage is okay, but Morphling's is exceptional, and I think if he just plays high agi, he's absolutely going to be safe from that lane. Tango up. Willow doesn't do a ton of harassment. Even if he's mashing Shadow Realms on cooldown, it's not going to push you out the lane. Is this even Willow mid? I don't know. It could be Invoker mid, but who knows?
Morphling's also really good against those heroes who occasionally kind of hit you with a hard nuke, and you can do the kind of morph to agi, morph to strength thing, and basically like heal up.
Yeah, exactly.
So, yeah, I think this is very... I mean, maybe Ollie will just super outplay him and just blow him up, which he's been known to do on Willow.
I like that the person who usually complains about pauses is the one who's disconnected. Oh, Brex.
His tactical toilet break.
Is this even... I think... Let's have a look at the lanes, because it's going to be a little bit odd. So, Ollie is definitely going mid, but Nat has started with a full null talisman and tangos, which is a weird play to play Invoker.
I
okay.
don't know what the hell's going on here. It's Jebaitfail 3, yeah. It's Nat 4?
Yeah, Nat 4, but starting with a full null. Because I guess on Invoker, you think you're okay for regen because you've got Quas. Doesn't give you a ton of stats, though. A 3% spell amp is also pretty pointless. It does give you some mana regen. I think it's okay. Maybe for Invoker, you can get away with it. He doesn't need a ton of regen in the early game anyway. Because he has to wait till level 2 before he can even cast spells, basically. Whereas the Dire have a lot more of a rounded lineup. Doige can't decide whether he wants a Quelling Blade or not. He just sold it. Brex also has Orb of Venom. Somewhat is not going mid, so we are going to see an offlane Viper. Right, you have to deal with Orb of Venom Bounty Hunter and a Viper. That's a very, very annoying lane. Or Tim and
Against
Veteran.
as
I
a
guess
joke.
Veteran can spin off the debuff from Viper. If there's ever too many poison sacks, you can instantly clear them. You do have a heal as well. Can't bet all my points on that. Okay, we're going a bit more conservative with the points this game. No 10,000 bets.
I think this game hinges on the mid lane. I think if Morphling pops off on mid, I think it's going to be really hard for Willow to kind of make a good comeback.
Oh, now we're doing quite a lot of damage. How much
He's
damage
punching
does Cold Snap do? 8. Cold Snap does 8 damage.
It's 2 orbs of venom.
30 seconds. to
Well, 8 per prop. Okay, you know Jebaitfail has level 1 viscous
Goo.
nasal goo. Is that the play?
I don't know, but
I
he's
don't
doing a
think.
lot.
I think he's in trouble. Yeah, in fact,
Yeah.
Royce will get first blood. I
Now he can't lane.
don't know about level 1 goo. I know it removes armor and it slows the target down, but
Do you need to chase? They're going to chase you.
spin somewhat. You can kill him. You can kill it. Oh, you could have killed him. Now you kill Brex. Spin on Brex. Spin on Brex. Go on, spin on Brex.
No spinning.
Spin on
Just holding it.
Spin on
Somewhat should be dead.
Brex. Yeah, he should. They played a little bit too passively there. Oh, now Brex is dead.
Brex now.
Spin, spin, spin.
Spin, spin, spin.
Why won't he spin? There we go.
Go.
Okay, he does get a kill. It's not even first blood.
accept your death.
We're not even 1 minute in the game. We've already seen a kill in 2 separate lanes at once. Just going too ham in the top lane. I think you're underestimating, no, overestimating Bristleback's level 1 potential, especially when you don't even have Cool Spray.
I like these mid wards. Slap bang on top of each other.
Yeah, they are. But that means whoever placed it first should know.
Ollie
The-
put his down, but I don't know if he was
The
watching.
Radiant one went first, yeah. So Ollie should have known. Look at Juji. He actually has a lot more agi to get. He can get 7 more agi out of that, which he should do. You're right, Willow's base damage is actually okay because he's gone 2 Fairy Fires. He's really trying to maximize it, but I think it might be in vain because you'll never outdo Morph. I should have waveformed for that. My god, waveform's an expensive spell. I guess because attribute gain that's called now. Attribute shift doesn't cost any mana at all.
That was a good old days where you could pick mana burners, counter morphling.
Yeah, I like that because like you had to be careful. You couldn't just go all the way to full agi, then all the way back to full strength on a win. You had
Stopped
to
morphlings from buying Lincolns though. There were way too many Lincolns that were being bought. and
first
buying-
item Lincoln for the mana regen. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I was guilty as well. Because if you buy first item E-Blade or Manta, you just didn't have any mana. Jebaitfail is really going in with his Viscous Nasal Goo rank 1. And you can see the power of Monkey King against the Bristle. Oh no, this is bad.
Oh, really nice coconut.
Really nice. Oh, okay. I think Jebaitfail's still dead. Nice stun from that. Of course.
Nice cold snap.
Yeah, goodbye. No, he lives.
No, he
No, he's
doesn't.
dead. No, he lives.
Oh,
He
he
actually
does.
does live. The power of Tornado, it dispels Jingu Mastery.
Oh, yeah.
So there's
Clever.
something there. There is something there. It is a clever sort of quite left field pick, but I don't think it's maybe quite working as well as they thought it would. Bristle against a melee counter like Monkey King. Ouch. Yeah, Royce, you're not going to win a fight against Snap. Oh, I take it back. Found the strike. Another hit. One more hit. Cheeky hit. Doige now runs in
out
with
of mana
Jingu.
now.
He's got 10 stick charges, Doige. And he's going to Jingu all over Jebaitfail. He doesn't have a single point in Bristleback. One more attack. Oh, no. One more attack. I meant 2 more attacks.
I guess you thought he had a... Oh, no, he can live.
He's waiting for it. He's waiting for it. He's waiting for it. He's waiting for it. There it is. Not enough damage.
Now he gets to south.
Oh, his courier. Oh, he lost his courier.
Innocent
Oh,
courier
dear.
has been butchered.
It's going to be fun.
Some animals were harmed.
I think Monkey King is having a very, very good lane, though. Already 2 kills on... Oh, Veteran's in a lot of trouble. He does go for the spin, but it's a little bit too late. Just ties to auto attacks. Okay, that's not what they were expecting to happen. Veteran was very, very low there. He's also gone for the second point of goes into Blade Dance instead of Healing Ward, which I see a lot of people do. It is more aggressive, but I think he might need heal against the Viper lane, and now he can just clarity himself back to full. But for some reason, the Viper seems to have no items. A stick and a branch. Oh, Bounty is the core. Oh, I just realised. Do you know that? It's POS 4 Viper,
Oh.
apparently. Yeah. Oh, Brex. I saw him on the
gets
map. I
nice
was like,
Courier.
where's Brex? Oh, yeah. And he finds Kira. I mean, oh, Veteran could get a kill here. I think it's looking likely.
Good job. Oh,
Yeah,
he's
somewhat's
dead.
dead. Goodbye. So interesting that you'd run Viper as a support and Bounty as a core. That's certainly a decision. Ooh, Royce, you gotta be careful. Royce has a very early point in Voodoo Restoration. Funnily enough, it's actually saving him. I like that. You see very few Witch Doctors pick up early points of Voodoo Restoration because you can't usually afford the cost and you want more Maledict, but I like that he went for it, actually.
It's good against some cheese offlaners, so like Bristleback's actually
Yeah.
a good
And they find
example of
another
it.
kill. Doige 202.
Viper's
so is
another one
Royce.
as well. Like they don't actually really have enough damage, so if you can just kind of deal with the damage and then ignore them, then you're fine.
Viper being able to get his boots early is actually really nice. Didn't realize he was playing the support.
If I was Pulse 4 Viper, I would definitely go boots first, especially against Jakiro.
Vex stealing some gold, doing a bit of damage as well. Tim is taking a lot of damage. He's actually got 5 stacks of poison attack. I think Tim's going to go down. No, he just lives. Is he going to be able to go steal the bounty rune? Yeah, I think Veteran's in trouble. He does have the healing ward. Do we have Orb of Venom? Yes, we do. I think there's a slow when you attack out of Shadow Walk. There is. It's not a very strong slow. Massive final hit. And yes, Tim will steal both of the bounty runes. At least he gets something out of that. Top lane, got a bit of a fight going on. Doid, he was low. With one attack, he was basically to full. Royd's going aggressive again. Oh, nah, look at the damage Doid is doing. Doid is like, I'm just going to go hit Jebaitfail. Nat tries to salve up. Not going to save him. Royds, you're taking a lot of damage. Be careful. That's a lot of core sprays going out. But Tim, he'll find the kill on someone. Not entirely sure how, but he has managed it. He knows he's being chased. He does have a TP, however. But TP gets cancelled by Shuriken Toss. So Tim's going to go down and he's going to lose the TP. But now he can't TP back to base. He's running into the creep wave, but it's a little bit too late. Killing spree for Brex. How's the mid lane going? We haven't looked at that. In fact, Ollie
is actually winning.
Yeah, he is. He's winning in last hits against a Morphling. How do you win against a Morphling? Whoa, Juju going very aggressive because he turns into Ollie. But you can't kill him. Oh no, this is Ollie's downfall. Trying to burst a Morphling. Oh, does catch Ollie in the bramble, but doesn't end up chasing.
Yeah, they got Morbid Mask on Morphling now. It's going to be really hard to start getting rid of him.
Yeah, Morbid Mask is basically his core item. He's on 1 HP. He's got to be careful. Imagine Ollie had vision and launched like a massive range attack. Insta-kill them. He's got way too much strength. He needs more agi.
Yeah.
Veteran is struggling. 22 last hits. Somehow has 12 denies. I'm not entirely sure how that's happened. But playing against Bounty Hunter as a melee, it's quite oppressive. He just smacks you all the time. Now he's going to have Phase Boots, which is a really good early item to have. 18 damage, 4 armor. That massive burst of speed.
Just going to tax him. 28 gold here and there. It's like half a last hit every time you use it.
That's a lot of gold. Especially that's your core, isn't it? Your core is just constantly losing money. 28 gold, like you said. And Brex gets the gold
the whole time, but yeah.
Yeah, this is now another fight going in the top lane. Nat doing the EMP combo. Jebaitfail might die. No, I think he's going to be okay. Doige has gone for Orb of Corrosion. Doesn't care that it's been nerfed. He knows it's good. There's another kill for Roy's bot lane. They also find a kill. But Ollie has turned up. Doesn't have mana for his ult because he used all his spells. I don't think they can actually kill Brex here. They dropped the sentry really early. I think he just turns around and kills Tim. Yeah.
Wow, there down he goes.
Because Ollie did not have mana for his ult. It's only 100 for Bedlam, but he used all his mana on the rest of his spells. I think he should have just dropped the Bramble Maze, just gone Shadow Realm ulti and just walked in. He is trying to go for the Blink early on, but even though Ollie is out farming everyone, I think the Dire have a massive early lead. You've got a 4-1 Bounty Hunter who's already got track now, and you know that he's going to rush that Agnums. Get the gold flowing.
That gank from the failed gank from Ollie's going to put him far behind. He might even lose his tower now.
Yeah, I reckon Juju's going to rush E-Blade as well.
Yeah.
And he's just going to be bursting the ever-living crap out of the Jakiro and the Invoker.
Yep.
This might be a game of Bristleback loses. He's already buying the nerfed cloak. It's 50 gold more expensive. Trying to build some magic resist against the Maledict. But I think it might be a mistake because you're taking so much physical damage from the Monkey King. That's the reason why you're dying.
Yeah, he needs quick phase boots, I think, as well, so he can get away from Monkey King. Is actually what he needs.
Phase boots is nice on Bristle. Oh, Royds, you're in a lot of trouble. Try to dodge. You do have the infused range ops, taking away a little bit of damage. The heal is actually doing a lot for him. It's really keeping him alive. I love how much he's got out of Voodoo Restoration 1 point. Like an incredible
16 HP
amount.
regen.
Yeah, it's really good.
Was that like rank 2 DK passive or something?
Yeah, I know it does cost mana, but you're just trading with Ollie. You can't kill Morphling. Look, you just press the strength button and you're absolutely fine. No danger whatsoever. Royd gets another kill top. He may go down now, but Doige is doing his best to go on Jebaitfail. Jebaitfail realizes he can't go in. Look at the damage Monkey is doing. Max rank Jingu Master. You don't see max rank Jingu all the time, but when you're against a hero you can always get it off on. Yeah, go for it. Brex looking for another courier. Does find it.
Gets it.
Of course he does. You've got level 6 Viper and level 6 Bounty Hunter in this lane.
You can zoom out a bit. It's 3:14. This laning stage hasn't gone massively to plan. For the
No,
region.
14 kills in 9 minutes is pretty good. I mean, let's have a look at the KDAs, right? So 6-0-3 Roids. Absolute slaughtering the top lane. They have 9 kills and not a single death. Brex is 4-1. We've got 1-2.
He's channeling Karen's spirit this game.
Juju is just doing Juju things, right? He's just farming in mid lane. No one really cares. Brex, not only is he going to find a kill, this is his first kill, I think, with track on it. How much gold is that? 130 bonus gold, and of course, somewhat also benefiting from 40 bonus gold. Juju's happy to farm. He's like, I'll play a passive game, it's fine. Brex is going to climb up that net worth pretty quickly, especially when he gets that Ags. Monkey King, he's on top.
Surprised Brex didn't go for an Orb of Corrosion.
Yeah.
Like, it would give you 3 armor, 3 minus armor, which takes Jakira to 0, and then you're really, really hurting then.
Yeah, because the armor reduction actually happens first before your auto attack. Look at the damage Royd is doing with his ultimate. Absolutely disgusting. Nearly kills Nat as well. Yeah, they all turn up top. Ollie's ready to go with the Bedlam. Does actually get the double root. He's trying to go on Monkey King. This is the big kill. Yes, he will find the kill on Doige. Almost certainly will. But Royds will live. They had to bring a lot of heroes top to bring him down, but a kill is a kill. Ollie with the Blink Dagger already.
Meanwhile, they get mid tower. They kill the carry, but at what cost?
I want to see if Monkey King is going for the Tree Dance cast range, which I know is the talent that pro players have always favoured, but 100 Jingu damage feels too tempting to pass up. We'll see. I think the Tree Dance talents are actually really, really good. All of them.
Yeah.
350 more damage. What? You can do 700 damage for Spring. Didn't realise it was that
Everyone
high.
gets the crit. Surely you can still get the crit though. I feel like you'd always get the crit.
Probably if you're doing really well and you're a core, you might as well go for crit, right? 40% more crit is pretty brutal. I mean, I don't think you need magic damage at that point, but the cast range on the trees is definitely worth it. You can absolutely fly across the map.
The cast point on the new shard is really, really good memes. Although nobody's been building it as far as I'm aware. Like only in the very late game.
It is pretty good because you can like absolutely fly from tree to tree. They just rush Aghanims now, which spawns the soldiers at regular intervals. It's just good. Oh, Nat taking a lot of damage. Look how much damage Brex has done to Nat. Nat does have the tornado, but then Monkey King turns up. Bam, there's a kill. Nice use of the stun. Gets the stun to Chris as well. Ollie's ready to go. Shadow Realm up, blinks in. Doesn't actually get onto Brex, doesn't have the range.
Have protection.
Oh, they do slap down a sentry, but it's a little bit too late, so Brex will live. He's almost got Aghanims already. He's about 1,000 gold to go. Brex on the top net worth, thanks to being Bounty Hunter. A little bit of track gold. And Doige also having a good game. They're going to have 2 Aghanims up pretty quickly. What's Juju doing? Just farming away.
Just
getting that E-Blade. I mean, Ollie is doing absolutely all the work he can. I think Roy's is in a little bit of trouble here, but he's keeping his heal on. Takes a lot of damage, still doesn't die, actually gets the ult off. This is a full team fight happening already. Ollie does the fear, just manages to survive, but we're waiting for a shuriken toss. No, Ollie will live.
Maledict will bring him down.
Nice fear.
Bring Tim down.
So the only person we've killed so far is Tim. But Juju, he's going really aggressive, but he has to morph a lot of strength here. Thanks for the follow.
He's out of
completely out of mana,
strength,
so he's got no chance to do waveform. Yes, he's absolutely on max strength, gives all the mana. Look at that. Nice arcane boots from his team. They have 2 arcane boots, pop them both at the same time. Tornado misses. Oh, so Brex going in. No, the ones. Brex, you've gone too greedy, but you're a very fast hero. Oh, they will still bring you down. That is trying to kill a bristleback. I know the bristleback's not having a good game, but you can't dive him under the tower.
Juju's going for him
Juju
as well.
is absolutely fine. Still got a lot of strength to morph. He's going to be okay. I say that. He's got waveform in 2 seconds. If he waveforms at the perfect time, he can avoid the stun. Oh, it just goes off when he uses it anyway. Okay. Did it dispel you when you do that? I don't know. But anyway.
No, it's just he did it while he was invulnerable.
Okay. I didn't think. Deutsch, he gets the ult off and the stun as well. Somewhat will go down. And the Monkey King ult will find the kill on Jebaitfail, but then they're just going to have to back off. Really hectic fight. Actually, it's quite good for Juggernaut. Veteran just been able to get some farm. But now Brex is here. You still have spin TP. Yep, spin TP. Top lane, a bit more of a fight. Deutsch actually going to go down solo to Ollie. Ollie, what an incredible play. Goes in and gets the core. Not actually the one with the kill because it was his Urn of Shadows. But still. That's really big for the Radiant. They are 12 kills behind, yet only 4,000 gold. It seems like it should be more than that.
The Juggernaut's been quietly farming now. And Morphling's just kind of been walking around, you know, like... Morphling's a pretty slow hero, like you don't really want to just kind of walk around and think, like you want to just go camp to camp and rice.
Yeah, he is doing that a little bit now, but you're right. The Radiant, they're also taking big Ancient stacks. I think most of your gold's also on Brex. He's the POS 3. And he is very close to that Aghanim. It's about 700 gold. When he gets it, I think it may spell the end of the game.
Yeah, it'll just snowball out of control. It does so much damage, the eggs.
No, Charlie did a non-anonymous sub. Like, Charlie donated a sub not anonymously, but someone also donated an anonymous one. And I don't know who that was. Or maybe it's the second leader. It's going to go on now. Juju's just chilling in the top
They're
lane.
going to try and fan the Viper and the Witch Doctor.
Little fight mid lane. Didn't burn a lot of mana. Yes, somewhat's in a lot of danger. He does actually get his ult up onto Veteran. Maybe he'll be able to run away.
Oh,
Look
it's a
at
really
Royd.
nice Witch Doctor coconut.
Massive Witch Doctor. And in fact, somewhat is going to go down, but he did manage to get his ult off on Juggernaut, slowing him down. Brex, you've got to be careful. Ollie is right on your tail. Yeah, Brex does realise this is not the right play. Royd's trying to stand still, just get spun on. Is going to get brought down. This is good. Radiant are finding kills. Brex, you need to be really careful. There's a level 11 Juggernaut here. He's gone for the Mask of Madness first, which I think is good. He's just going to steal a bit of gold because he's really cheeky. There you go. Little cheeky gold steal. He's just going to
flashed him there. I think he would have died.
Need detection.
It was 6 seconds off of cooldown on the.
Oh, maybe he didn't quite realise that. Brex just stealing as much gold as he can. Cheeky, a bounty hunter.
I feel sad for them.
They see him. They pick him out.
He's so close to his Ags though. Whoa, bit of a fight going on. He's trying to kill someone. Someone is definitely going to go down. Ollie is now dominating. Once again, he's trying to carry this game as hard as possible with his Willow. He has gone for Meteor Hammer. I know he likes Meteor Hammer. Willow. No, he's been quite out of position. Gets maledicted. He could just TP back to base. No, he doesn't have a TP. Oh no, this is not good. Tries to get the fear, but then the tornado comes up by accident. I think he's going to die to maledict. Yeah, he does go down. You take a lot of mana away from Brex, but he pops the stick. I think he's going to be okay. Yeah, they don't have enough follow-up damage.
That's a trap kill.
Yeah, trap kill's always good. Killing Ollie, 443 gold for Royds. Royds is a pretty farmed Witch Doctor, pretty good for a support who's POS 5. He's got more net worth than the Bristleback, who's really trying to build his Eternal Shroud. Juju is top net worth now, and he is very close to E-Blade. I think you're going to think on the Radiant, yeah, we're doing all right. We're able to get kills. Things are going fine. And suddenly E-Blade Morphling turns up, starts killing you, and you forgot that he's this 0-0-1 hero.
Tim's going to start getting deleted from existence from a mile away.
Oh yeah, Tim's gone. I mean, I know Jakira has 3 strength gain, which is quite a lot. It does just hit Royd's the EMP. I think Royd's going to be okay though.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
But yeah, I think they're going to be struggling. Veteran's trying to farm as hard as he can, but he's not quite out farming the Monkey King, who's very close to the Aghanim Scepter, which we know is such a good monkey item.
Nerf this patch though, so it'll be interesting to see if, see if that has much less of an impact than it used to.
How did they nerf it?
Spawns half a second slower than before, so it spawns every 4 seconds now instead of every 3.5 seconds.
Maledict? Yeah, they got an Maledict, but they don't have the burst to kill him. They don't have the BKB piercing burst yet.
Not yet.
Quicksilver Amulet is an awesome item. It does so much.
Aghanim's finished on Monkey now.
Nice. Gonna help him farm. Gives him vision of everything. It's just a really good item.
I think that means actually they get 1 less hit now because they're alive. The soldiers are alive for 12 seconds, so if they spawn every 4 seconds. Maybe it doesn't work like that. They get the same number of hits, didn't they? Not bad.
I'm sure they thought about it when they nerfed it.
Yeah.
But Monkey is pretty good at the moment. I think it's okay for Monkey to be decent because he's quite an interesting hero and he has been pretty bad for a while. But you also don't want him too strong because he does a lot of damage and he's very mobile. So a pretty dangerous combo.
We just have Vietnam flashbacks to when he was first introduced and he was just...
Yeah, I wasn't playing Dota then, thankfully. Like I was taking a little break at the full Monkey introduction. We've got a lot of combos going on the mid lane. They're under the tier 2 tower, but somehow they still haven't killed Juju. Someone's going to go down. Juju, is he next? Yeah, they do bring him down. This is huge. Royce pops his ult. Actually manages to kill Nat. Still channeling his ult. Almost kills Tim as well. Why does Royce's ult feel like it does so much damage? Because he's already a level 13 Witch Doctor. And he does manage to TP out as well. Brex, he's really looking for a kill on Tim. I don't think he's going to find it. He's now in this. They don't have any detection. They are going to hit Brex with the Meteor Hammer on the top. And now they're going to bring him down. Or not, because Brex is very, very fast. No, he's still going to go down. Royds, you need to leave, my friend.
As well. They're running.
It was very greedy of them to be trying to push the tier 2 and standing so aggressively. They just got hit by everything. I would like to see Agshard bought on the Invoker as well. They just buffed that as well this match. You've got the break on the Bristle, but you use Eternal Shroud, you heal him to full. Or full mana, that is. Juggernaut's been doing pretty well out of this. Look, he's top net worth. Can you even believe that? He's been low net worth for a lot of the game. He's actually 2 levels ahead. Somehow, despite having the absolute most atrocious early game on the Dire team, on the Radiant team, they were, what, 3 kills for 14? The net worth difference is only 3k. 3k is nothing. That's like, you know, a couple of braces per player. Maybe one item on the core that your core doesn't have. And Juggernaut is now the highest level and the highest farm in the game. He's going straight for Mjolnir.
Waffling getting a Manta start this game. I'm not sure I agree with that. I think he just needs a BKB. And then what does Willow do?
Manta's alright, I guess, but BKB is a pretty good item, safer. Meteor Hammer goes in. And the EMP as well, taking a lot of his mana away. Wow, they're just chaining crowd control onto Juju, but they cannot kill him.
This is why he needs a BKB. There's an Invoker, there's a Willow, there's a Meteor Hammer, you know. There's a Jakiro as well. Like, there's no way a Manta Star's not enough.
Wow, are we actually going to dive the tier 1? We use the Ice Wall. Great position of the Ice Wall, but somewhat, he has a lot of magic resist. You are damaging yourself by hitting him as well. And now the E-Blade immediately deletes Tim. Somewhat will get killed, but, you know, Brex is getting some track kills. And he's about to get some more kills than that. We've got track on Jebaitfail too, so the whole team can chase him. Look at that shuriken range. And the stun. Has Brex got the shard yet? I think Brex is going to buy the Ag shard. You know how good Bounty Hunter's Ag shard is? I'd say it's one of the best in the game. It is so good. Gives your team a ton of move speed and so much vision. They're still chasing. Veterans like, guys, why are you here? They are. But look how much he's healing. What a ridiculous hero. No wonder he doesn't die. And then the E-Blade just casually comes in. Finally they get the kill. And, you know, that's more money for Brex. So how much is Brex getting? Brex is level 13, so that's 225 gold, as well as giving your allies 80. Is that allies who are like nearby the area? I don't know how.
Once you get your Ags up on Bounty, and you get your Ags shard, where do you go from here, though?
Could do Oxygen Core.
I guess.
Cooldown reduction and mana.
Do we need to buy team items, or is it just max tax build?
I would go E-Blade, for sure.
Yeah.
Because E-Blade Shuriken is so much damage, and then, you know how good E-Blade is anyway.
Yeah.
Ridiculous item. But you could build like an auto-attack hero. You could buy, like you said, Halberd or Pipe or anything you need, Scythe. I think he's almost like a Nature's Prophet in that way. You can kind of do whatever you want. All you really need to do is keep firing out shurikens and tracking people. And you're already going to be having a ridiculous impact. Look, now he's scouting behind the enemy lines, but a sentry...
Tim, no.
Oh, Tim is gone. Yeah, Tim is gone. Shuriken also, Bounty, getting a little bit extra gold. He is on 10,000 net worth. I think now the Dire are starting to feel their position. The Radiant, yeah, they are crumbling. They are getting killed. Veteran, he's farming as much as he can, but he's not really ready to turn out into these fights.
He's just going for a BKB, actually, Brex.
Okay, fair enough. Wants to be in the fight. Meteor Hammer's used. The Atos, nice dodge. Ollie has really good reactions today. That's not the first time he's dodged something with very short notice. Ollie is full concentration. Wow, that burst into bait mode does absolutely nothing, and they missed the boundless strike. Stop trying to kill Bristleback. I mean, yes, he's died 9 times, but you can't just pick him off from full HP. That's not how Bristle works. Especially when he's facing away from you. That is 40% damage reduction. Brex just needs to track as many people as he can. This fight is going so far off the map, I can hardly see it.
We've
got the Atos as well. Oh, the break. Now you can kill him. There's the break. Doge with the ult, zoning them. He doesn't care. He's going to stand in the EMP. The fear has been used, but it only catches somewhat. Tornado will catch 2. They've taken the tower now. A big track kill.
Max is ratting away top, though. They're all staying bottom. Like, Max is getting a lot of farm while this is going on.
He is. The Juggernaut is farm, but the thing is, you want to be fighting with bounty, because every kill you get is like 5 kills practically. The amount of bonus gold your whole team get is insane. Oh, Ollie's Meteor Hammer's gone. Oh, Ollie's in trouble here. Ollie gets instantly killed. Way too greedy. Royce is a little bit out of position, but he does have his heal going on. Tornado, it's big, but you don't have the follow-up. Yes, you're going to burn a bit of mana. No, you're not, because they just back off. Roy's keeping the heal up. That's the power of Witch Doctor. Just heal your team up. He does have Voodoo Switcheroo. He's actually even used it. Now, Ollie's brought back. This is their time to shine. Veteran's back. Brex is going to get killed. Oh, yes, he will die. But that's the only kill they get. The only kill they get is Brex.
And it costs a Willow buyback.
Yeah, I don't think that's worth it. You kind of had to do it. But, I mean, Brex nearly has enough gold to buy the full BKB if he so wishes to. He's getting close. I know Ollie likes Meteor Hammer so he can farm on Willow, and I know Ollie loves farming, but I feel like maybe it's not playing to the hero's strengths. How expensive is it? 2,400?
It's really cheap, yeah.
2,350. Okay. I mean, yeah, it is actually reasonably cheap, so I guess not bad, but Ollie was more farm than nearly double this farm. But more than double this farm at this point on his Bloodseeker.
That's the farming hero, right?
And he didn't even have any, like... I mean, yes, he went Maelstrom, but he had that farm before Maelstrom just by pressing Blood Rage and just running into camps. Willow really struggles to take down camps. He doesn't build auto-attacking items.
Not until the big one, which is... He's actually opting to skip. He's going to try and go for a Scythe rather than just going for pure raw magic damage. I actually think it could be quite good. I think like bringing the Morphling down with just raw DPS might actually be quite good this game. And the Monkey as well.
I think I like Scythe and Willow, and then maybe he'll go Agged afterwards. But he's got to be careful. You see, he can be bursted pretty quickly. Veteran is level 19. Is that the highest level in the game? Yeah, Veteran is somehow 2 levels higher than everyone on the Dire team. Brex is desperate to steal some of his money. There you go, the double steal. He's like, well, cheers. How much gold is that? 72 gold. Then another bit of steal. Brex is a lot lower. He's just stealing more and more gold. You probably walked off with about 150 gold from him. And you know the gold steal talent. That's coming at level 20. He's definitely taking that. Oh, yeah, definitely.
There's no way.
No way it's not. Just helping himself to max his pockets. To Veteran, poor guy. That trying to do a little bit of farming is going for the full Spirit Vessel. Pretty good against Morphling Spirit Vessel. So, makes sense. Taking away percentage HP, stopping his healing.
Morphling's actually going back for an Ags. After his mantra's done now, I didn't realise that, so he has a bit of defensiveness now. But yeah, going for Ags.
Why do you want Ags? The Monkey King? Double Boundless Strike? With long cast range? Double track?
Viper?
Not track, but double... Oh, Brex. He's okay. Brex is a very fast hero. He's also got the Ag Shard, giving so much vision to his team. I know you can't really see that on the cast. But just imagine that the Radiant team can basically see what the Dire team can see what they want. And look at this, I'm showing Dire vision. It's like they have a map hack on. It's so much vision, honestly. The fear is used straight away, but can they kill him in the fear? Yeah, that's the combo. Ollie managed to get him with the terrorize, and then they killed him. That's a massive kill. I mean, Roy's just channeling his ult, and he doesn't care. Channeled quite a lot of it. Doige, he gets his ult off. Omni Slash has been used, but nice Voodoo Switcheroo. A lot of the ult goes on to Doige. Is Doige going to live? Yes, he does. And that is bad news for Veteran. Maybe he'll get away with the spin. They got the healing ward up. This is actually looking really good for Radiant. They didn't even lose Veteran. They got the healing ward up. This is a big turnaround. But they've got to be careful. They're still taking quite a lot of damage. They can't kill the healing ward. If they don't kill the healing ward, the Radiant can do literally whatever they want. Rex is going to go down somewhat too. The only survivor is Doige. Now they have the Meteor and we're going to take the tower.
This could be Rax. They pushed
this
really
is
fast.
A ridiculous turnaround. They were behind the entire game. Absolutely tragic early game in terms of the number of kills they had.
This could be Rax.
It is.
It's really hard.
Look at the attack speed. Alacrity, Mask of Madness, which he hasn't even used yet. Nearly level 20 on the Juggernaut. I think you should go for the Ag Shard on Jug. It's really good.
Yeah, Yeah, it's super good.
It's one of the best, for sure. Yeah, they got Rax. Imagine being that far behind all game. Suddenly Rax, now the difference is only 5k. Juggernaut back on top of net worth. Ollie's showing that he can still get kills. And he's actually getting pretty close to Scythe and Vice too. Jug going for Abyssal, which I think is the right move. Still lockdown. Okay, it's not over for the Dire though. They're still winning, even despite losing the lane of Rax. They've got other towers up, so they're pretty safe. Glyph is up this one.
They got a nice tier 3 item for the Paladin Sword and Monkey. They've got Enchanted Quiver on Morph for even more burst now.
I like the way Veteran's playing this as a very, very typical core. He's not prioritizing Blade Fury at all. He's not gone for the talent. Oh wow. Dire, they're just going aggressive.
They're gonna bring him down.
Yeah, and that's going to go down.
See you later.
More gold
More
for Brex. More gold for...
Orbit Destruction, very nice.
I was saying that Veteran's gone for the typical, I just want to focus on being a core as much as possible. Went for the stats, went for the attack speed, went for the armor. Didn't go for Blade Fury DPS or the spin talent.
And that buys back here. They do want to contest the Roche.
It's way too
They're
late.
bringing it down fast though. Might get there in time.
Nat doesn't have Cataclysm. Yeah, it's gone. You just got the Aegis now, so you can't burst him. Remember Nat just bought back. Now he's in a lot of danger. Okay, just missed the Boundless Strike. He does get away with the Ghost Walk. But now that is Rax. And Ollie's not even here. He does have his Scythe of Vice though. Ollie with Scythe and Blink.
Ollie
He can
with
pretty
the
much kill
TP
anyone.
as well.
How much damage does Bedlam do? He's even taken the Bedlam attack damage talent. 207 damage. It attacks 4 times, which is 828 damage.
800 damage a second.
828 damage, and it does it 5 times. Is that right?
Yeah.
Does that make it 4,140 damage? Quite a lot of damage anyway. Enough
get
of the
double
maths.
track
Team fighters going on. Veteran nearly
Mac
gets a
almost
one shot.
died.
Oh my god, the damage coming out from Juju. I think they're going to have to go back. They do have a healing ward up though, so Veteran is ready to fight. Juju has the Aegis, remember, so somewhat is on basically 1 HP. Will get brought down from Ollie. It looks like Dire are running. Or are they? I'm not sure what they're doing. They're kind of going back and forth. Jebaitfail is actually pretty tanky now. I don't know what he's doing. He's managing to tank the Monkey King. Out comes the Fear. Oh, it goes into the Tornado. Not the combo. Massive damage coming out from Brex. Roids goes in with the huge stun, but Ollie will manage to find a kill. They have actually brought down the Morphling, but they had to use the Omni Slash. Yeah, they did. And now I think that means the end of Juggernaut. Yes, he's going to go down. Not worth it. Power of the Aegis. They have already got 2 kills though, but Brex is still alive, so Brex is giving them a ton of vision. Also a ton of money as well. They can't bring down this Bristleback though. They're trying so hard. Finally they bring it down. And they're just going to keep going in. Brex actually has popped his BKB, so he's just going to run down that. Are you going to stop this bounty? Wow, the damage from that Boundless Strike onto the Invoker. So it looked pretty promising for the Radiant. Ollie was getting some kills. They got a few early pickoffs, but in the end, the Aegis was too much. The Dire win. And of course, love the trap gold.
Will this be Rax? They've got a lot of wave there, and they've got a Glyph. I don't know if they can actually get Rax in this time.
They do have
being
Glyph.
annoying.
They actually Glyphs keep their wave alive as well. Yeah, I think they'll be okay. They've got a few monkeys chilling outside the base, hitting everything.
Ollie's going to try and snipe someone.
He's thinking about it, and he does it immediately. If he dies for this, that is not worth it, I don't think. I mean,
he has no buyback.
Also, that was a 650 gold track, buyback, and a kill streak. And it went on to the Morphling, who has Enchanted Quiver, which is a ridiculously good Morphling item. I'm just not sure why you go Ags. I don't feel like there's anyone on your team you're that desperate to become. I guess if you do 5 Viper strikes, Viper poison attacks, then your E-Blade hits very hard. But I'm still not convinced.
Yeah, I'm not either. Do you get double Shriek and Toss? Because you get the Ags upgrade of people you become.
But you can't track people. I guess your show
people who are tracked.
Oh, does it work if there's another bounty in the game with another track? Because that could be interesting. That could be a massive double Shuriken toss. Is Brex level 20 yet? No, he's not. I want to see him steal more money. I want to see it, Brex. Come on. Show it to me. Show me the money.
Gives you more cast range as well.
A lot more cast range. Is it 600? Oh my god.
600 apparently.
Roy says, look at it go. Brex is just chasing under the tower. They'll steal a little bit of gold. I want to see how Juju uses the Ags actually. Because it doesn't give you many stats for doing damage, so you have to think, right, there's a hero I really want to become. So maybe he's going to show us the use of it. Most of their net worth lead is just Bounty Hunter. Yeah, but it's still net worth lead. I mean, Bounty Hunter's pos 3, and look how farmed he is. Stealing more and more.
money.
God, that's a massive amount of damage. 500 damage to Timothy.
Quarter of his health.
Nasty. Veteran doing what he does best. Bit of split pushing. Roids is maybe not the hero to stop a Juggernaut, but oh well. He does have a Lotus Orb and a Glimmer Cape. Agshard still queued up for that. Hasn't bought it though. Any other interesting Agshards? We've seen bounties, we've seen Witch Doctors.
What's Vipers do? Reduces armor. That can be quite value actually.
Reduces armor. Poison attack to lower armor by 1.5%. Increases max stacks by 3. So you can go up to 8 stacks. Not as if you're going to get 8 off, but that gives 72% magic resistance reduction. Theoretically. If you've got a lot of attack speed and you're a core, why not?
Viper will pick up a super run now.
Yeah, I saw Viper building the super run. A little bit late, but I guess he's still going to make some use of it.
Morphling here with
Oh,
600
it's a
damage.
smoke. Everyone is
It's a huge-
smoked into each other. Out comes the Sunstrike. I think the Radiant Dire. Everyone is crowd control, but they get the massive ring of BKBs on the Dire. The Radiant actually just going to have to back off. Veteran does have his ult. He's going to have to use it, otherwise he's going to die. But Deutsch has a lot of armor when he's sitting in his ult. And it's enough to keep himself alive. He's on like 60 armor almost. 50
He's getting
armor.
beaten down by the monkeys. Oh, it's a nice ice wall.
Only one person has died so far, but Brex is on the run. And look at the
wants
Dire's
it.
positioning there, ready to go. Oh, he turns into Willow. You know what's funny? He took the Ags, but not for his own team. It's still
For
Willow.
Willow.
Oh,
So
we
who's the
were.
better Willow?
Juju is the big brain player. Agnes is not for his own team. It's to become Dark Willow. Of
Get the
course.
Axe effect.
Of course.
And he gets to be Willow for another 16 seconds.
He does. The power
And
of
he-
Shadow Realm. Wow.
And he's an agility hero, so he will attack very rapidly.
Especially when you're Morphling. The amount of agi that hero has is insane. Here we go. And look, he's still got Shadow Realm up. You can do it while in Morphling form as well. You don't even have to be Dark Willow. That's 300 agility coming out from Dark Willow. Oh, wow. That is good. And he's already got it up again. But nearly
Oof.
one-shots Invoker. Because, of course, why not? That's what Morphling should do.
I think Ollie's got to be careful not to show now, or the Morphling's just going to wipe him out.
Maybe. You don't have Veteran for 30 seconds. This is your turn to push the high ground. Juju, he is hitting the tower very, very fast. He needs to turn to Willow. He has Manta if he needs it. Not going to Manta. Just going to wait for.
Team Lotus orbs him, bails him out.
Oh, that's the power of Roids. Okay, you've hexed Brex, but I don't feel like he's in much danger. You know, Brex has Assault Cuirass. Assault Cuirass and BKB, he's almost like a core now. A lot of armor too. Nearly 40 armor.
Is it physical damage? The shriek when the Janada applies to Shriek and Toss.
That's a very good point. Is it some physical, some magical, or is it all magical? It says
I
just
don't know.
applies Janada, and Janada is 200 bonus physical damage, but it might apply as magic damage. That's a really good question.
Yeah, I'll have to check the wiki on that later.
Because that could make it a, how much damage? 625 magic damage nuke. Or it could have a little physical component in there as
Yeah,
well.
a bit of physical damage.
But either way, he's got Assault Cuirass, so don't sleep on the damage Bounty Hunter can do. The change to track means that he does a double crit, 2 times crit modifier, every single attack on a track target. That is a pretty strong steroid.
It's applied as the wiki says spell damage.
Well, that still doesn't
That's
really
still
help.
ambiguous. I
Well, I think
think that means it's physical damage.
Juju's helping himself to a Spell Prism. Spell Prism is 18% cooldown reduction. That helps on spamming your Adaptive Strike, your Waveform, getting your Morph up. The Dire have done another smoke. They're playing very aggressive with their smokes. They've got a strong lead now. 23,000 gold, but they still haven't taken any racks.
They pick off Willow, I think the game's over. It's Bristleback bottom. They're gonna 5-man gank the Bristleback.
They
They will
are.
have the damage to bring him down as 5.
He does have buyback, though. You say this.
It's taking a while.
Okay,
now.
they
They've
do,
got
they
it. Yeah, they do.
It takes a little bit of time, but they get the track gold for the entire team, which is absolute massive swing of gold.
They do this before pushing the lanes out though, so it's kind of overzealousness from the Dire here.
A
So
little
the smoke, like it won't. By the time they've sorted the lanes out, Bristleback will respawn. So the kill in a way means nothing. Yes, they get money. Oh,
They
there's
actually
no
just,
back,
they hard backdoor tower at least. They're going to lose a lot of their mana, but they don't really care. They've got a lot of arcane boots on their team. Or at least one now. I think Roids has split his into the Lotus Orb. Wave's coming up soon. You do have buyback, like you said. Roche is not up for 1 minute 20. I think they're going to take racks here.
Bounty just walks up.
Yeah, he doesn't care.
Easy money, thank you. I'm just going to run at Tim. Press BKB.
Rex actually finds the kill. Yes, he's going to go
Rex
down
didn't
because he
BKB.
doesn't pop his BKB, but I mean, he did manage to find a kill. And look, he's creating a lot of space. That's the main thing. Juju, he's now ready with the... He's got Ags and Ollie doesn't. So Juju's actually a far upgraded version of Willow. Willow has gone in, but the Tornado is just holding everyone in the air. Deutsch,
Here
of course,
comes
has
Ollie
BKB.
is the real Willow. Sorry, not Juju is the real
Yeah,
Dark
I mean,
Willow.
Ollie has to go back. They had to use buyback, but I don't think they got a lot from it. Yes, there was a little bit of split pushing from Veteran, but he didn't even take the tower. How does someone have spell life still? Oh, it comes from a level 10 talent. Okay. Makes sense to me. Oh, I love Stormcrafter. That's a fun item. Big fan. Big fan.
Give him a random zap.
Yeah, 200 damage when it's on a very low cooldown. Every 3 seconds, you just do 200 damage. It's like the old Razor passive that he had.
That weird passive that made you screw up all your last hits for
Yeah.
patches. It's so hard last hitting.
Oh dear. That's not where you want to be, somewhat.
See you later.
Sunstrike for good measure. Ollie will find a kill. Scythe of Vice, really powerful item. Now he goes for Aghanims. This is the order in which I like Ollie to build his items on Willow. I know Ollie's a much better player than I am at Willow, but Megan. I really hated his Sanjin, was it Yasha and Kaya build that he just randomly slotted in. Get the core items, Ollie. Get the Scythe. This is actually surprisingly good for the Radiant. They are very far behind when it comes to net worth. 26,000 gold. They're going to take Roche with cheese. That could help them win a fight. Veteran didn't actually go for the full Abyssal Blade. He went for Basher, and afterwards he thought, well, I'm actually going to go for Aghanims because Swift Strike is really good. It really helps him get on top of targets. Ollie, actually, you know what? The Radiant are doing pretty well when it comes to XP. They might be behind in kills, but they've got 2 level 24 heroes. And level 25s are massive, so Ollie gets 110 attack speed. And Veteran can have either a massive chunk of HP, which I think he desperately needs. Alternatively, he can have longer Omnislash. The Dire really want to fight this. They're trying to go a massive Tornado into the root. They're keeping everyone in place. Ghostfall as well. Icewall rather, not Ghostfall. That'd be a new spell. Make everyone who goes through it invis. Something like that. Oh, Ollie.
Death Prophet's new latest rework.
The Hexbrex. I don't think they have vision.
Oh, he
pops the BKB. Nice use of BKB. Veteran's already used the Swift Slash, but hasn't used the full one yet. Brex got to be careful. Juju, he's just attacking Nat. Nat, I think he's going to escape. Oh, Deutsch, he's got the big ult up now. Abyssal, do I see Abyssal Blade? Yeah, we've got Abyssal on Deutsch. The Abyssal's Veteran. Veteran's going to go down. Are you going to get away, Tim? No, because you're TPing for like a million seconds. I don't know where you were going. Probably to an outpost, or maybe one of your team tried to TP home. You TP to the same tower.
Might have been the same. I think it was the same tower, because Bristol TP to the mid tower.
But if you TP to the fountain, though, it never goes up in duration. Why wouldn't you just TP to the fountain?
I think he misclicked.
I always hold down Alt to TP, so I always go to the fountain. No chance of misclicking that. Not in theory, anyway.
Nice motorsaw. Ollie sides himself.
Yeah, Royds is somehow still alive. Voodoo Switcheroo dodges the...
He's creating a lot of space.
He's creating a ton of... How is he still alive? Is he just going to go challenge full on? Why has he got a Solar Crest? He's got a really interesting assortment of items. Ollie does find a kill, takes down somewhat. Ollie is now level 25, can get the attack speed. Almost got the full Ags, but the Dire, they don't care. They're just running in. They're trying to kill Ollie. No, they can't. Well, going on to Jebaitfail, though, not a hero you can easily kill. Not without break, anyway. Deutsch is strong. Witch Shocked, it's level 23. That's pretty strong. We went for the Maledict Burst. There is a buyback from Veteran. Ollie nearly dies. Is Juju in trouble? He might be. He does have Lincoln Sphere. Lincoln Sphere is cooling down pretty quick as well. It cools down quicker when you have cooldown reduction, which makes it even better. BKB on Deutsch. He does pop the BKB. Oh my god, is he going to get away? Yes, he is, because Ollie's doing absolutely 0 damage to him. Or he is doing some damage. It's very, very little. Brex's Hexbee's a very fast hero. We're going to pop the full Omnislash onto Roids. See you later, Roids. The funny thing is, Radiant still have both the Cheese and the Aegis. Or maybe they're going to kill Juju. This would be a really big kill. The Fear lasts a very long time. Yes, they're going to bring him down. But then Brex finds a kill on
Brex will
Jebaitfail.
finish the Bristol back.
Yeah. Oh, out comes a Tornado. Does actually reach him. Does it dispel his invis? No, but he pops the BKB just in case. He could just TP home, but decides not to. Decides to TP home. Abyssal Blade onto Nat, just because.
Careful, Monkey.
Deutsch walked straight into it after trying to dodge it.
Now.
He's in a bit of trouble. heals come out, but yeah, another kill. Really big from the Dire. But they do have some buybacks, but that's going to put a dent in their net worth at least. Breck's actually the richest hero in the game at the moment. He has 7,000 gold saved up. It looks like he's going to go for a full Abyssal Blade, which he can go for. Are the Radiant going to try and end? No, they're just going to try and force buybacks. There's one, there's the main one, Monkey King, knocking him down a few pegs.
Buyback.
If they can just do with one buyback, that's actually going to be pretty good for them. Yeah, that's okay. Because there's no Roche either. So that's quite safe.
Monkey going for Satanic this game. I watched a BSJ video where he was basically hating on Satanic now that it's lost its status resistance. I suppose it is hard to get 7 seconds of healing off, I suppose, is the problem.
But they buffed it a lot otherwise. I mean, the damage went up from 20 to like 55. 55 is a lot of damage, and it lasts for 6 seconds now instead of, I think it was 5 before. So, yes, you don't get status resistance, but it's still 25 strength, 55 damage, and then some mega heal. I mean, on Monkey, that's full HP guaranteed.
Yeah.
One balance strike. Not that he really needs that anyway. I guess it does mean you can man fight. But it's the Juggernaut you don't man fight anyway. He's in Omni or he's not. So, I don't know. We'll see what he goes for. Maybe Satanic's not wrong, I guess.
Does give him a lot of HP.
Yeah, a bit of
Didn't
strength. I would maybe be going Scardy though. Just to
I'd
make your
probably
ult
be going
better.
Evasion.
Oh, Butterfly.
Yeah,
Butterfly's
Willow,
actually good.
It's really good against Willow Evasion.
It is, yeah, because she has to go MKB, which is not Willow's favourite item. Or Rapier, I guess, which Ollie would have to do. Ollie's got a gem, which is quite interesting. Means he can catch out Bristol a little bit. Juggernaut did go for Omni/Duration. Not entirely sure about that. Whoa, a bit of a fight in the bot lane. Radiant are missing almost their entire team. Jebaitfail's going to go straight down. We're chasing that. Oh, Nat has a Flicker. Flicker is so good against Bounty Hunter because you can just constantly dispel track.
And they're just going to try and backdoor this Rex.
Well,
they don't even have to backdoor it, the creeps are here now.
Wave's coming in.
Use a glyph.
But glyphing when there's no tower. Is it going to buy enough time? No, it's not. Bit of damage going out. Yes, Ollie has a gem, but gem doesn't have infinite range, I'm afraid. You're going to have to go pretty close. It's only 900 vision.
Are they going to get the Megas?
They're trying for it. Oh, Tim's not in the greatest place. Ollie gets the fear. Fear onto only one person. 2 people, actually. We've already taken down Tim. I think it's going to be Megas. We're going to pop the BKB. At this point, I just pop my Wukong's command.
He might pop it towards the end of his BKB.
I just get it out there,
though.
just in case.
Yeah.
Okay, they've taken the racks now. I think that's pretty much game over. Rex is going to go down.
Rex can die, but they can just leave now.
Okay, I mean, it's not game, but it's looking pretty hard for the Radiant. They've lost all of their racks, most of their buildings as well. Still kept their tier 4 towers, which is nice.
Well, he's going for an Ether Lens? Just he wants cooldown reduction.
Just get a Rapier, honestly.
Yeah, I agree. Buy a Divine and start chopping the fools up.
Yeah, I mean, you've got 110 attack speed. You can attack from... How much cast range do you get? 600 more cast range. Wow, Nat trying to do the full combo onto Royds, but Royds has a Glimmercate, he has a Lotus Orb. You actually almost hit him with a Sunstrike, but he was on nearly 1,000 HP at that point. The healing that comes out from Voodoo is massive. I wonder if he goes the Voodoo talent, that could be quite fun.
Who would win, a Master of Sorceries or one Invis boy?
Yeah, one cloak.
One cloaky boy.
One blanket. It's pretty good. Wrap up against the cold.
Sparkly blanket.
I reckon the Radiant, it's not impossible. They can still win a fight. I mean, they took one of the tier 4 towers to 27 HP. If they can somehow barrel down mid after a 1-team fight, they can win. But the Radiant Dire only have 3 buybacks. You don't have buyback on Doige yet, 4 minutes. You don't have buyback on Somewhat. He needs 700 gold. They should have it after some track wins, though.
Yeah.
Our Veteran doesn't have... Okay, he does have Milner. He doesn't have Battle Fury, but he has Milner, so he can push out waves. He went for Butterfly, which is an interesting choice. Not a bad item against Monkey. Works against the Morphling's autos as well. Morphling also going Satanic.
Well, Monkey's going for a Monkey King banner.
Okay, Monkey King bar. Makes sense. He's now hit level 25, so he can go mega ring. Yep, he has done. Not sure why the other talent even exists. Basically a level 30 talent. Rex is just chilling.
Oh, he's manning up on him.
Rex uses the Abyssal Blade. Mini Omni Slash used. Then Veteran tries to run away. Ollie doing as much damage as he can. Out comes the Sunstrike. Is it going to be enough to get the kill? No, Scythe as well. Rex pops BKB, but it's a bit too late. Doing a lot of damage to Veteran. He's trying to get his ult off. Yeah, he's got the ult off. He's carving everyone up. There's 1 kill. There's 2. Triple kill for Veteran. He may find another kill on Doige. No, you can't kill Doige. I'm afraid that one is a little bit too far. There is going to be a buyback on Roids. It looked like the Radiant are doing really well, but the fact that you've not killed Monkey or the Morphling, I think is the problem. Look at the damage that they just did. Abyssal Blade
want that
is
Willow
used.
to die.
Nat actually gets away. Willow, look at that damage. He's killing 2 cores by himself, but Doige.
No, Satanic is here.
Satanic.
He's chopping.
Oh, he got the BKB off in time. Ollie's Glimmer. It's about to run out. Misses the Boundless Strike on everyone, apart from a few creeps. Ollie does manage to get away. Tim gets away as well. Wow.
Vision up the hill.
And it looks like so does Nat. So they end up with a triple kill for Veteran, but they have lost Veteran. I mean, that's a pretty big hero to lose. He's your core.
Gonna get double outposts.
Yeah, that's always nice. They're also entitled to a free Roche, which has a whole Aghanim Scepter on it. Who wants a free Ags at this point? Monkey King's already got one. Witch Doctor's one's pretty nice. Death Warder's
yeah,
True
Witch
Strike.
Doctor. It's gotta be Death Witch Doctor, right?
Viper's one's alright as well. Really long cast range on Viper Strike, really low cooldown as well. 10-second cooldown at 900 cast range. So Witch Doctor or Viper at this point. Because the other 3 heroes already have it.
Yeah. Although you get a refund, I think, don't you? Or is that only Alchemist?
No, I don't think you get a refund. Royce, what are you doing? Just running into the high ground by yourself. You can glimmer yourself and Lotus Pack. You're actually going to live. Oh, little cheeky voodoo switcheroo. Out comes the Sunstrike. Not going to do enough.
Not cheeky enough.
Nat is actually level 24. So on Invoker, he has maxed out all of his orbs. That's actually quite significant. He can nearly go Radial Deafening Blast, which is really strong. Let's have a look at the player levels. Lots of high levels here. Even the lowest level is still level 20.
Poor Tim. Tim, this has been a rough game to play Chikiro. With like a crazed bounty hunter running at you or getting shotgunned instantly.
Yeah, not ideal. Brex went for 50 Janata gold still, and then went for 250 bonus track gold. The track gives 370 to allies and 570 to yourself. Brex has Abyssal Blade, soon will have Monkey King Bar. He's actually just building like a core. He's going to find Jebaitfail, and he's going to absolutely start chopping in. What is Jebaitfail doing?
Dead.
He ran in, he got immediately killed. They've now got the Aegis. Aegis goes on to Roids. No, not Aegis, Aghanims. That would be the completely wrong hero to give the Aegis to. Aegis goes on to Juju. Roids with the Aghanim Shard. There's just a cheese randomly lying on the floor. Who's taking that cheese? Who did take the cheese?
The monkey. The monkey.
Oh,
no,
it's
the
Brex,
bounty
okay.
hunter. Bounty hunter.
That makes sense. There is a buyback used. We're trying to go on to Brex, but Brex has got cheese. I don't think Scything Brex is the right target. Now Scythe has gone down. Deutsche immediately pops his Abyssal Blade.
Abyssal Blade.
Gets Jug to spin. We're trying to go on Jebaitfail again. We do have the break on him. Oh, a lot of
Brex
damage going to
BKB
Brex. Yeah,
is
Brex
down.
actually goes down. That's pretty huge. You need to go back now, guys. It's looking bad. Why are you still trying to kill Jebaitfail? Okay, you do have the Aegis on the Morphlink. There's actually a buyback from Brex. Is Brex able to get back into the fight? Voodoo switch through, trying to keep Roids alive. I think Roids in a lot of trouble now. He's being chopped to death, and actually, never mind. Massive Boundless Strike going to Veteran. Veteran's now in trouble. He does have his ult. Pops the full ult, little ult, now the full ult. Dyra just tanking it up. I think they're going to be okay. Yes, they are. Satanic is popped. Veteran's going to go down. Bashed to death, but he does have buyback. Juju, he is very, very low, but he does still have the Aegis. He's also got the Satanic. They've lost their tier 4 towers. Their base is going down. If the fight lasts long enough, in fact, they're all going to die. Juju nearly kills himself. Stop trying to kill Jebaitfail. This is a bristleback. Veteran's now running around. He's trying to kill the creeps. Look at
Ollie gets
Juju.
killed by the Willow. Oh,
He's
the
turned
massive
into his
damage.
own Willow. It's absolutely huge. He's got the Satanic. He's activated it, but he needs to auto-attack before he can get it off. He's got the Vessel on him, so he's taking a lot less healing, but it's enough. They're still trying to kill Jebaitfail. They finally bring him down, and it's going to be the GG. What a ridiculously hectic end to that game.
48,000 gold up in the end.
48,000. I mean, so much of that has come from the Bounty Hunter, and it's a shame we can't see how much gold Track itself has contributed, but we can still see the other statistic, which is 6,200 gold stolen. That's 12k net worth difference in one hero alone. That's
Incredibly
pretty
high amount of
insane.
farm.
3 dire heroes on from about 36 minutes. There have been 3 dire heroes on top of the net worth pretty much the entire time. That is some dominance right there.
It almost looked like a comeback though when they threw away that mid-ranks.
It did, yeah. That was a really strong play from the Radiant, and it's a shame for like Ollie. He went 15, 5, 14. I'm sure he did the most hero damage on his team. He did the most hero damage in the game as Dark Widow. He has an amazing score. He played really well. A few unfortunate deaths, but for the most part, it was solid. It just wasn't enough in the end. The power of Bounty Hunter giving everyone so much free gold. And Monkey
You can
King
blame his
did well as
noob
well.
team.
Yeah, noob team. But good effort, Ollie, and good effort for the Radiant team. It was hard for some of them. Jebaitfail didn't quite have such a pleasant game on the Bristleback.
I think Juju was my MVP for copying the Willow. I really respect that.
Yeah,
That's the
that
big man
Agams
mode play.
was huge, and he had a very passive early game, but then in the late game he was a monster. I mean, look at the amount of assists he has. It's so far below the rest of his team because he spent most of the game farming, but you can't deny the impact he had in the late game. He still ends up with nearly the highest hero damage. So, well played, Dire. I like that they went with Morphling, a little bit risky. They went with Viper Pos 4, still ended up working